Tessa. I'm joined by Chris Jones from Edward Jones, and we are talking about thinking to the future, taking advantage of some tax and diversification that we can do.
You betcha.
So thanks for joining me this morning. So what are some ideas you've got for us?
Well, really, there's three ways you can invest money in different types of accounts, and that's what we'll talk about this morning. First type of investing would be a tax-deferred account. Second would be a taxable account, and then the third you would call a tax-free account.
Okay, so let's dive into that first one, a tax-defer account. What's that about?
For most people, tax-deferred accounts would represent like their employer retirement plans, like through their job. If the company offers a 401k plan, that would be considered a tax-deferred plan because the money that you contribute to a 401k plan comes out of your paycheck, but it's pre-tax, so it's before taxes. The money on a tax-deferred account will grow year after year, but you will not report it or pay taxes on the growth until you take that money out someday.
Okay. And so that second one?
Second one would be a taxable account. That would be, for example, if you open up an account and had securities just in your name alone, or if someone's married and joint tenants with rights of survivorship. The advantage of a taxable account is that you would have a different place to put money in case you might need it. The advantage of a taxable account, though, is if you own securities that appreciate in value, you don't pay the taxes on the appreciation until the day comes that you go to sell those investments.
All right. Okay. And so that third one?
Third one would be tax-free. The option on tax-free investments would be primarily for those people that might want to establish like a Roth IRA or a Roth 401k plan. The difference between a Roth IRA and a Roth 401k plan is you do not get to deduct the contributions that you would put in those, but they grow, and as long as you leave the money in a Roth IRA or Roth 401k until you're 59 and a half, and you've had it at least 5 years, then whenever you take the money out, you will not pay any taxes on the earnings whatsoever.
See, it sounds good, but you just can't touch it. That's the hard part.
You gotta let that money stay there for a while, and that's why they leave those incentives there, because if they didn't have restrictions on being able to take money out, then a lot of people would tap into their money early, and by the time they retire, they might not have as much money in the cookie jar as they thought.
Yeah, definitely, and we want retirement to be very sweet. Thank you for coming in, Chris.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me.